Hello and welcome to my Minecraft sketchbook. This week we are looking at the human mouth. And it's basically, I'm making a little game just for the fun of it really, called Tiny Dentist, and it was an idea that I kind of came up with you know, after playing with some slimes and thinking about plaque and thinking about how kind of bacteria work, and thinking about kind of how I could explain that to I've got a 6-year-old son, and we were kind of talking about it, and I thought, wouldn't it be great if we could just make a little Minecraft game that kind of explained and explored some of the issues around plaque and the mouth and why things happen, and also kind of, you know, how plaque grows and stuff like that. So I've come up with this little game. So here's my mighty big mouth. This is just the upper jaw over here. We've got the whole jaw over there. It's in glowstone. Don't ask. Well, okay, ask. It's in glowstone to light it, but I think I've solved the lighting issue via an MC edit, and I'll have another Minecraft sketchbook episode to kind of discuss that. What I want to really show everybody is how I create the bacteria, how we grow bacteria within the mouth. So part of this game is there'll be a slow build up of bacteria within the mouth, and you as the player have to kill the bacteria or brush it off, or kind of, you know, destroy it somehow, but before it reaches a certain level. If it reaches a certain level, if there's too many of these bacteria, it tips the balance. The mouth is a delicate ecology, so you'll need some bacteria in your mouth. You need to create a kind of a biofilm across your teeth to keep your mouth healthy. But too much bacteria, and obviously, you know, that results in dental decay. The bacteria actually release an acid, and that acid bites into your teeth and creates decay. Actually, you know, bores into it, kind of burns it all away. So we're gonna I'm gonna try and simulate all that using this game called Tiny Dentist, where you'll be a tiny little dentist and you'll be battling the bacteria. Now the bacteria we're gonna have as slimes. So one of my, you know, obviously building it has been great fun, but also I want to kind of think about how we're going to kind of manage our slime situation. Now bacteria, as some of you might know, let's have a look at Wikipedia to find out a little bit more about bacteria. So it says bacteria grow to a fixed size and then they reproduce through something called binary fission. Okay, so in optimal conditions, bacteria can grow and divide extremely rapidly, and bacterial populations can double as quickly as every 9.8 minutes. So what they do, so they start off as one, and they just divide themselves into two, and they become, oh, I'm like, yeah, I'm two now, and now. If that happens over time, it's almost exponential. Okay, so it gets faster and faster as massive populations can grow. So that's what the challenge I set myself with this map over here, and this is my petri dish over here. So you can see it's been divided up into 4 areas with little green dots in the middle of each area, and that's those middle dots are where I'm testing for the entity of a type of a slime. Now I've had to put it into 4 areas because if I just had it in one area within this petri dish, I created a almighty lag machine and it just almost killed the map. So I stopped that quickly and I split it up into 4, which actually kind of manages it quite well. So you can't get as many slimes in there, and as it tests for it's not too bad. So the way this works is, let's pop a slime in and we'll start to explore. So I've got kind of a kill switch and a summon slime. So let's summon one little slime. There we go, lovely. So there's a slime bouncing around, and he's in the orange area at the moment. We've got a red area, we've got a blue area, we've got a pink, a magenta area, we've got an orange area. And these are connected to clocks, and this is obviously ticking away, testing for an entity at the particular location, which is the area within the orange cube, radius of 5, and we want it to be a slime. Okay. Now, if we get that happening, this comparator sends out a 1 signal, depending on how many slimes are in there. If there are like 2 in there, it would send out 2 signals. So depending on the amount, you get a different signal strength, which is fantastic. Okay, which means you can literally count as many mobs as you like, which is pretty cool. And that idea came from Dragnos. It's great. He's got a little kind of counting video, and I might put it in the description below if you want to have a little look, because it's very, very clever. But of course, I created an almighty lag machine, so I've had to split mine up. Where's my slime gone? He didn't last long. Where did he go? Another one. Oh, very strange. Someone two. That's weird. A mysterious slime massacre. Maybe I drifted away too far and they despawned. Anyway, so as you see here, we've got all this contraption. All it does is it places a command block, and that one takes this command block away. So if we've got 5 slimes in the red zone, we'll get 5 command blocks, and all these command blocks do when they get put into place is that they summon more slimes in the middle. Okay, and what they're waiting for is a signal. Now I've got this runway down here, this kind of backward L-shaped thing here, which is this sets a block of redstone there, and this one sets the block of air. So basically we'll get a redstone block running around this, running up, down there, down here, moving across here, moving up, down and around. So we get one like kind of redstone block going on a little race all around these things, and if these are pushed out and a command block is counted, then we've counted another slime, and that slime literally divides into 2, so we just get another slime. And that's how this sort of system works. So let's oh, and the reason we need to put this repeater on, so this basically summons the redstone, so let's put that there. Not a repeater, a comparator. There it goes, off it trots round the circuit, and you can see that whizzing round. And so if any pistons are pushed out and command blocks are made, then another slime appears. Fantastic. There's 3 in the blue, 3 in the blue. Oh, 1 in the pink. And then this will carry on. So what I was going to do at the moment, the reason this clock is so slow, it's another little kind of neat trick. We are changing the block data within this within the hopper. So we're changing the cooldown. So it actually slows down the clock. Normally that would be a kind of, I think, 8, but we're saying it at like 1,000. Which actually means it slows itself right down. If I were to put it at like 100, it should go a little bit faster. I might have to sometimes do this, and there it pops off again. So as you see, it's whizzing around. Are any slimes? Oh, one slime got 2, 3. Oh, there we go. So you'll be able to see the rate at which slimes get produced, and I've sped the clock up a little bit. But obviously I would leave it, look at them, they're just saying, wow, everything's being produced. These will be produced within teeth areas, and before it gets out of hand, and I will get lag eventually, because there'll be like hundreds produced, so I'm going to stop that. So let's kill all these slimes and stuff and bats around. There we go, oh, delightful, and again, and the little ones. So there they go, phew, thank goodness for that. So you do need a kill switch, thank goodness. Kill switch, for anybody who wants to know, kill at, and I've got a radius of 40, type equals slime. So there you go. So that's how we can create, or how I've created at least, a kind of an exponential increase of slimes over time. And I'm going to be using that clock again, looking at that kind of the growth and reproduction about 9.8 minutes or about 10 minutes, and then it would look again. So you've got kind of time to kind of sort things out. Maybe you'd have to craft different weapons in there as tiny dentists and stuff like that. So I want to make it a little bit of an adventure. This is the glowstone mouth with 2 parts to it. Here's the big tongue. Basically I was going to be relighting it with glowstone. That was one idea, but I think I've come up with a better idea, which is there's an MC edit filter that pre-lights it anyway, and it keeps it all lovely and lit over there. You see that? All brilliantly lit. This one's still got a few shadows and stuff like that, and obviously I'll be encasing the whole thing in in barrier blocks, allowing the player and the mobs to move around in particular areas, and we'll probably be making a kind of a giant dentist room or something like that on the outside. So I hope you've enjoyed that this episode, and if you have any questions, of course, or comments, do leave them in the comments below, and do subscribe and like as well if you haven't already. So again, thanks very much for listening, and until next time, goodbye.